Hello, and welcome to Grillin' and Chillin' with Mojo. I'm about to make some amazing chili. I did a chili cook-off about, I don't know, it's been quite a few years back. I want to say 15, 20, 25 years ago, somewhere right around there. And first place out of 32 pots. And I just randomly threw a bunch of stuff together and cooked it in a pot, and and it came out pretty amazing. But what I'm going to make now is a beef and pork chili, and it's going to be a kind of an inexpensive meal. So it's going to be in the Instapot. And what I'm trying to say is, if you want to slap together a quick chili, inexpensive, this is going to be a type of recipe that you want to kind of follow, or throw in your ingredients if you want to do chicken, steak, whatever, right? Whatever protein. But we're going to do it in the Instapot. So let's go ahead and go over our groceries. Okay, let's go over our groceries here. So I just have a regular white onion, and I'm gonna probably use about 3/4 of this onion, dice them up into really small pieces. A jalapeno, use the whole thing, and the seeds, really important. Green pepper, bell pepper. I'll probably use about maybe 3/4 of this green pepper also. This is a pretty good sized green pepper. And then let's go with the meat of choice here. This is interesting. I've never used this before. This is ground beef and pork blend. It was actually only $6 for 2 pounds. And I was gonna buy a pound of beef and a pound of pork and use a different type of pork. But this stuff, I'm gonna give it a try. It can't be that bad. I'll maybe throw some Steven Shake on there. I need to get that out. And then we're going with some tomato sauce, Hunt's tomato sauce. I have 2 cans here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the whole thing. It all depends on how thin or thick it ends up being. And I have a 29 ounce and a 15 ounce can of tomato sauce. Tomato paste, also probably use about a half of this can here, and they use 6 ounces of tomato paste. Stewed tomatoes, Mexican recipe. These are sliced with mild chilies and Mexican seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Also with San Marano's, good stuff right here. And it's the peeled tomatoes. We'll squeeze those into the pot when we're ready to do that. Good stuff, those are really good tomatoes. Beans, we got some kidney beans, some black beans, great northern beans, they're white, and then chili hot beans. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with 4 beans and sweet corn here, okay? And like I said, we're going easy here. You can do just 2 beans or 1 bean, whatever you prefer. You really wanna go cheap. They're $1 a piece on these beans, and even in the cans about $1. The tomatoes lost about $1. Had that in the cupboard, so it's probably a couple bucks, and maybe $1.50 for the tomato sauce there. So basically what I'm getting at is this is under 20 bucks, maybe 15 bucks, which isn't bad. Let's talk about the seasoning, okay? I just grabbed a couple of chili seasonings because, whoops, my bad. Because like I said, we're going, easy here. And I went and grabbed 2 of the seasoning packs. I'll probably use about 1. I'll probably go ahead and use both. I'll go ahead and use both of these seasoning packs. And here's the deal, this is all the seasonings I have right here in my cupboard. And the thing is I could go ahead and use what I have in my cupboard, right? But most people, they'll go out and buy, they'll grab this chili mix. And as you can see, I have everything in my cupboard that you can use. So So I'm just gonna say that. So don't give me a hard time for using this stuff. I generally don't use this stuff. I have all these ingredients, inside my my cupboard. So I already said that twice, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And let's go ahead and get this started. We'll go ahead and start with the ground beef. Actually, we're going to get started with the peppers and the onions and start sauteing that, drop the hamburger in and getting it going. Like I said, this is a one pot deal. You throw it all in one pot, done. You're not dirtying up a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and start this. So one thing I did forget to tell you is cornbread. I love cornbread in chili. Krusty's honey cornbread is like amazing company. Great stuff. I just slapped that together. My wife made it for me, so it's cooking in the oven right now. So let's go ahead and cut these veggies up. And the thing is on this, I already rinsed these. They're already rinsed. So we're gonna go with dicing this up really thin.
Be my only way, be my one away. You're my only way, you my heartbreak. Be my heartbreak, be my one away. Be my only way, you're my only love. Be my heartbreak, be my one away. Be my only way, you're my only love. Message.
Let's go ahead and get this going. We're gonna hit the saute button and we're gonna go start. And now it's warming up, so we need some oil. So I've got some olive oil here. We're going to squirt some oil at the bottom here. Get this going. And put the onions and the peppers. Get that guy out of here. And the jalapeno in there. With all those good seeds in there. All those seeds are flavored. And start sauteing that for about 5 minutes or so. Put some veggie magic on these guys. Just a little bit. A little veggie magic. Come on, focus. Right there, a little veggie magic. Okay, so I'm going to throw in some garlic on this that I didn't tell you about, so just a little bit of garlic in there. This garlic is amazing. So let's get that stirred up, and then we're going to drop this ground beef and pork in there. All right, let's go ahead and drop in the pork and the ground beef. That's a mixture of pork and ground beef. Okay, super cheap. Buy one of these. I recommend it. $7 on Amazon. That just dices it up. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Uncle Steve shake. We're gonna go ahead and do the pig shake seasoning. It's Daddy Dutch barbecue approved. And it's a competition pig shake. Make the stage. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of this on there. All right, so let's go ahead and just drop all these ingredients in. I've got the big can of tomato sauce, 1 can of stewed Mexican recipe tomatoes, I'm gonna go ahead and drop these 2 packets of seasoning in here right now. This is generally for like 1 pound of hamburger, I do believe, or meats or something. Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna do 2 packets since I got 2 pounds. Like I said, I like using my own seasonings, but this is kind of what I used when I got like first place in a chili contest. Give that a stir. Okay, so I rinsed these kidney beans. Okay, let's go ahead and throw the black beans in. Some corn, just a little thing of corn here. It's like 7 ounces of sweet, super sweet corn, drained. And I've got some chili hot beans here. I'm gonna go with white northern beans. Those in there. And then the most these Sorrento San Marinos already peeled tomatoes. They do come in like chunks, so I'm gonna squeeze them out like this. And we'll go ahead and shut this off. It's boiling pretty good right now. The rest of these in here. Watch out, this stuff will squirt when you squeeze these tomatoes. Really good tomatoes right there. Almost just under a half a can of this stuff. About a half a can. And let's go ahead and give this a mix. Really good mix. And with the consistency of this, I'm gonna go ahead and drop another can of the tomato sauce in there. Drop in a can of that tomato sauce, and that's a 15-ounce can. And that looks like that's all of our ingredients. Give that a really good mix, and when this cooks, it's gonna smell so delicious and be so amazing. And like I said, it's a simple recipe. Drop all your ingredients in one pot, seal it up. And this is only gonna cook for about 7 minutes. There we go. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go pressure cook. We're gonna go to beans. And then we're gonna go high. And then we're dropping it down to, we're gonna go about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And we hit the start button. So here's the deal. 7 minutes. I'm gonna let it go ahead and do a slow release for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, just because I want that to cook under pressure a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna quick release that. Okay, one thing I forgot to throw in there is the secret ingredients. That's this crushed red peppers right here. And this just puts it in another level. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up. I am gonna stir it because beans do like to stick. So I kind of make sure they're not sticking on the bottom. It's about to build up pressure right now. And let's go ahead and Just put a little bit in there, whatever you want. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon in there. Not quite a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. Mix that all up. All right, so this should build pressure here in the next couple minutes. Okay, so it just, it's in pressure mode now. It's cooking and we have 7 minutes to go. So we're gonna go ahead and let this go for 7 minutes and we'll get back to it. Okay, so here we are. It's gone for about 3 minutes. The timer went off and it's about 3 minutes and we're gonna go ahead and all right, let's go ahead and mix this up. Check this chili out. You know, the longer the chili sets overnight, it's even better. So, get those big tomatoes crushed up. Okay, so it's done. And the first thing we want to do is get a knife. Get a knife, cut some of this amazing sweet cornbread and put some of that on there and then put the chili on top. The cornbread makes a huge difference when you put it on the bottom. So we'll put some of that down there. And then, see, there we go. See how that is? So let's go ahead, get some of this chili. Oh, goodness sakes alive. Oh my goodness. And oops, we forgot something. This is really good too. You gotta have some sour cream, right? Squirt some sour cream on that. A little bit more, a little tiny little squirt. Put that away, back where it came from. And there it is. Oh my goodness. Let's give this a try. I'm gonna tell you what, like I said, super easy recipe. You could put 1 can of beans, 2 can of beans, 1 pound of hamburger, you know, and 1 can of tomato sauce. Pick any flavors of tomatoes that you want. And I tell you what, super amazing. Use your own seasonings. That's what I normally do, but this is all about quick, easy, slap in the Instapot. And I tell you what, is off the charts. Let's go ahead and do this. And this cornbread, game changer. It is a game changer if you put it down on the bottom like this. Get out of here. Woo! So delicious and so easy. If you don't have an Instapot, I'm gonna tell you right now, you really, really need to get an Instapot. They're absolutely amazing. I love them. And they do wonders if you're in a hurry. And they keep all those nutritions and vitamins sucked all up in there. It's really good. So go get yourself an Instapot or a pressure cooker, whatever one you want to get. One more bite. Do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're new and you like my content, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to make something different, you know, whatever. But just leave me a comment. I love comments. And I try to answer most of them back. And that's pretty much it. Super amazing. I'm gonna go over here and dig into this chili. You guys have a fabulous day. I hope every one of you are having an amazing day. And I will see you on the next cook.